Hi everyone, my name's Aiden. I'm currently at George Fox right now, but I am from Canby. And I would say that my favorite type of writing is science fiction, so I like Maze Runner and The Hunger Games. And for today's reading, I chose Psalm 139. And this is included within the Bible. The author of this is King David because towards the beginning it says, "For the director of music of David, a psalm." So that from this we can infer that it is King David. The audience would be intended for mostly ancient Israelites, and it was written to be a piece of music, so they would sing and worship. And I believe that even today we can look at this and see the praises that King David was saying, and we can take things from this and we also can learn from it. The purpose of this was to inform Israel that God knows us in and out, and He knows what we're going to do before we even act out or do something. And I see it as a way to trust God because He's been with us every step of the way, here and out, and you can know that He will be with you in the future in any action that you do. And it also ends with "lead me in the way everlasting." So that's also just a way of saying that God will be with you in the future and that He has better things planned for you. And the strategies used, I believe, were communicating through worship, because this psalm was intended to be sung in music, and when we're singing words in worship, they tend to have a deeper meaning, which would be pathos. So when people are singing these, they connect deeper with what David was saying. The rhetorical appeals that we see are ethos, because it was written by King David, who is a very credible man, and pathos because when reading through this, you can see common human emotions like fear or anxiety, and so when people read this, they can relate to what emotions David might be feeling, and they can know how he is trying to communicate his thoughts. And we also see logos, because Israelites knew things that David was saying to be true, that he was omniscient and that he was omnipotent, and they have seen these things and miracles play out in their lives, and they know that God is all-knowing and that He is all-powerful. And the most interesting thing about this psalm is the comparison between dark and light. In verse 12, it says, "Even the darkness will not be dark to you. To you the night will shine like day, for darkness is as light to you." And I just see that as because it's not something that we humans can process, and it's something that's like God, even in the midst of our darkness, will see the light in it. And this semester I'm most interested in learning about further developing my critical thinking skills when writing, so that I can become a better writer.